Hello there. This is where the fun begins.
Hey there guys, Unofficial Star Wars here, hope you're all doing well. In this video we're going to be talking about Hondo and a potential tease for his live action crossover appearance, so we're going to hop right on into it. In this video I'm going to be taking a read from the Direct's article. I'm going to have their full article linked down in the description down below as per usual. As it reads, recent Star Wars projects such as The Mandalorian and The Book of Boba Fett have drawn from past projects more than ever before. In fact, they're the first live action properties to actually try to integrate animated shows such as Star Wars The Clone Wars and Star Wars Rebels. Characters such as Ahsoka Tano, Cad Bane, and Bo-Katan Kryze have now all transitioned over from the world of animation for the first time into live action. But who might be next? With the Ahsoka show right around the corner, fans know that Sabine Wren and Hera, and really the rest of the Ghost crew, will be making the jump from animation into live action, with Ezra Bridger and Thrawn likely to be right behind them as well. But there's another character whose involvement is long overdue, the one and only Hondo. The space pirate was first introduced as a villain in Star Wars The Clone Wars, but became somewhat of a mentor, even at that, for Ezra Bridger in Star Wars Rebels. The character has even transcended those shows and become a prominent part of some rides, both at Disneyland and Disney World, and a part of Galaxy's Edge, not to mention leading his own spin-off book and novel as well. So when exactly will he make the jump into live action, if ever? While the Direct was in attendance at Atlanta's Dragon Con this last weekend, Jim Cummings, the voice behind Star Wars The Clone Wars and Rebels Hondo, talked about the possibility of reprising the role for live action. When he was recently asked if we might see Hondo in live action in the near future or in the Bad Batch Season 2 at that, what would still be an animation, the actor replied, in quote, "Probably, but they haven't talked to me about it," ending the quote right there. And that full quote as he reads, "Probably, yes, and yes, but they haven't talked to me about it yet. I don't know why, and I mean, yeah, I'm there. I ain't going anywhere." Ending the quote right there. Currently, as of right now, the only way to experience Hondo live in the flesh is through an animatronic at Galaxy's Edge at Disney's Hollywood Studios and the Walt Disney World Resort. A live-action version of the Weequay also led at Disney World's dedication ceremony for the Star Wars-themed land. As for what character he would want to interact with the most as his smuggling character, Cummings responded to, and his Hondo voice at that, "It definitely would be Ahsoka. The poor kid misses me. I can't deny her of me." And he continued to add on, "Can you believe he didn't put me in The Mandalorian? Whatever. My girlfriend was in it. That's why I'm pissed." A fan went on then to ask him what it was like to work with someone like Dave Filoni. Cummings noted that he's a fantastic director, especially since he kept all of his ad-libs. In that full quote, he says, "Oh yeah, that's for sure. Yeah, he's a great guy, and he's a fantastic director too. And by that, I mean he kept all of my ad-libs. No, but it was great. It was just a lot of fun, and you know, he lets it be organic. He lets us go for pages at a time, and he'd let us go for 4 or 5 pages at a time, so you really got the flow, and I think it shows in the performances as well." Ending the quote right there. This was, of course, in the regards of talking about when and he was working with Dave Filoni on Star Wars The Clone Wars and Star Wars Rebels. Another audience member came up and asked how he got involved with Hondo and how he went about creating such a unique character. The space pirate looked really cool to Cummings, and later in the process, he aimed to give the character an accent where nobody knows where the hell this guy's from. In that full quote of what he says, "What they'll do is they'll send out a call sheet. My agent said, well, you read for this, you could read for that, I forget. I read for somebody else, puts on a voice, some lesser character, and so it was just a lot of fun. And I saw Hondo, and he had just a certain something about him that he looked really cool, and they said that they wanted him to have an accent. See, everybody in Star Wars and in the Star Wars universe up to that point, with the exception of Jar Jar Binks, and nobody knows what that accent is, it's slightly Jamaican. So I went, okay, well, I'm gonna do an accent where nobody knows where the hell this guy's from. And just to top it off your head, does anybody know where Hondo is from? Like if he's French or Russian or Irish, or any guesses as of who that is?" Ending the quote right there. Of course, towards the end there, he was asking the other audience members in the crowd there as well. He honestly seems like a really genuine and interactive dude at that, of how he interacts with his other Star Wars fans, which is something so cool and special about Star Wars. From there, the article continues to talk about how the actor revealed that his accent is a combination of, quote, two character voices, Charles Bronson and Yul Brynner. Cummings reads in a full quote, end quote, Hondo is two accents put together, two character voices put together, and I always ask audience who those two voices are, but no one ever gets it right. And it's two Bodis's character actors in their own right. And it was Charles Bronson and Yul Brynner, so I put them together and out came Hondo. So let's talk about it. Does Hondo have a live action future at that? Hondo is a really fun character and a fan favorite, making it odd that he has yet to see live action love. Even stranger is how despite that, he's currently a part of Disney's Galaxy Edge, and even has realistic animatronic at that. Cummings clearly seems enthusiastic about the possibility of playing the character again, no matter the form, animation, live action. However, the real question is, would he even ever come back for the role if Hondo was brought to a live action? Or in that case, would somebody else potentially pick up this character and play them in live action? The character could be similarly introduced to how Cad Bane was in the Book of Boba Fett, with a stunt actor embodying him on screen, but the original voice actor coming in to dub his lines after the fact. Or Lucasfilm could hire a named actor to do the entire thing, body and voice. I think a huge one out there would be the one and only Jack Sparrow actor, Johnny Depp. Seems to be a huge name out there when people think of potentially having Hondo from Star Wars The Clone Wars and Star Wars animation overall, and having him come into live action. From there, the article ends by saying either way, it seems to be only a matter of time before Hondo transitions over from animation. Next year's Ahsoka seems like it could be a fantastic entry point for the character, or maybe potentially even at that, having the character have a reference or a name drop at that, I think would be something even more exciting. And as I had mentioned, I have this full article linked down in the description down below for you guys to check out as well. What do you guys think about this? I want to know your thoughts and opinions in the comment section down below. Do you guys want to see Hondo in live action? If so, where? Do you want to see him in the Ahsoka show? Do you want to see him in Mando? Do you want to see him in the Book of Boba Fett? If so, what do you guys want him to be doing? That type of stuff I'd love to hear. I really think that the big question though, however, is who do you want to see him play in live action? Do you want the original voice actor, or would you like to have somebody else? Potentially maybe Johnny Depp. Let me know your thoughts and opinions in the comment section down below. I'd absolutely love to hear what you guys all think. Leave a like on the video if you did enjoy it, as it really does help with the channel, and check out Instagram on Official Star Wars for more Star Wars related content, guys. Thanks so much for watching today's video. I'll catch you guys in the next one. May the Force be with you as always. Have a great one, guys. Peace out.